How to read and react to your defender's actions when one of your team sets contains a staggered or a curl screen? What are the differences between these two types of screens, which are often used in modern team offenses? Stay tuned, as we will explain everything. Coming in a bit. We are Mihai Dumitrescu, IPT Certified Skill Enhancement Trainer, highest level professional team coach, and Petar Peric, first-tier international professional player in Croatia, Germany, and Slovakia, and we welcome you to our game enhancement section. A staggered screen is where two offensive players set a screen for the cutter, and unlike a double screen, where the screeners stand next to each other, with this one they are progressively in the path which the cutter intends to go along. For our training, we've used a stack of cones and a high chair, as a simulation of the screens. Usually, the staggered screen is set for a shooter, as the main goal is to score a quick jumper or to drive on the curl to the basket. One of the first details in the case of aggressive defense is that the cutter should push his defender into the screens, running at slow speed, and after the last one, accelerate hard, to obtain an advantage, which will allow him to shoot or to drive. The first option is the catch and shoot on the curl, from mid-range. As for this shot, we consider the best advantage you can create in terms of spacing and timing. I will not go into the skills you need to possess to do it, as in the game enhancement training, the player's strengths are in focus. The second option will be the three-point shot, which can be a little more difficult, as the defender will have more time to reposition and contain you. If the screens are set at the correct angles, and the screeners are experienced players, then it will be easier for you. Train this one consistently, as it is an important shot in nowadays basketball. We moved on and we've trained the drive from the curl, which is opportune when the defender is too close for a shot, but you can control and keep him at your back. For this one, Pero chose how to finish, and we encourage you to do the same. Our last option is good for the situation when the defender goes under the last screen in an attempt to deny the pass from the top, a case in which we consider a solid option to get to the corner for a three-pointer. This is also a great shot that you should include in your workouts. As always, go both sides of the floor, how we've also done, and challenge yourself with a good scoring system that you will upgrade every time you'll practice your staggered screen finishes. Let's move forward to explain what is the curl screen. The first thing that you have to understand is that the curl screen is different from the curl cut but somehow very related. When the staggered screen is unsuccessful, and the defender controls the cutter, or when it is the coach's strategy to use the staggered screen as a fake action, then we can talk about the curl screen. The first screener in the staggered screen becomes a cutter, and he will receive the curl screen from the last guy in the stagger succession. From there everything is just like a curl cut. We kept the same sequence of actions as for the staggered screen, so we've started with the free throws line catch and shoot on the curl. We did it until Pero hit 11 in a row before we moved to the opposite side, and we can't tell you to do the same, but we suggest finding a good challenge for yourself. Then we've got into the three-point shot, which is what makes you a great shooter on the catch. Add this regularly in your practices, and if your team runs such actions, make sure you get enough reps on the right and the left side as well. The third was the drive from the curl, a very good option when the defender is close to you, but you can still control him well. Finish how you want, but try to mix them a little bit, as in the game there are different possibilities. Our last one was the shot from the corner, good when the defense overplays you, and this one, like in the case of the staggered screen, is based on a smart decision that will give you a tremendous advantage for the corner three. You may also go both sides, and if you like, you can add a fake after the catch with a baseline penetration, an option that we didn't present, as we didn't train in this session, but could be a solid choice. Well, let us know how it was, and ask us anything you want to find out. Check these videos up here too, as we believe you'll love them. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and if you did, please give us a thumb up, and if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell, so you'll not lose anything.